All right, guys, welcome back to Purple Heart Fireworks. We are out here getting ready for our show. This is taking place at a church out here to kick off the summer. So we are setting everything up. We all have our hard hats on. We got our shirts on. We are getting ready to fuse up all of these canister shells. That's what they're doing here. They are cutting the fuse. So, Jacob, what kind of fuse is this?
This is a fast fuse.
Yeah.
And it lights them all up at the same time.
Nice, yeah. So it has a black powder in it, so when you light it, it goes off 20 feet in a second.
Yep.
So it goes off real quick. The reason we use this here is because this will be one of the finale boxes. And so we want all of these to go off at the same time. So it'll be a huge finale. So there's gonna be different phases, and we just wanna show you how we begin this. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back, guys. So we basically kind of have the show set up here of what it's gonna look like out here. Now, everybody does it different, but since we have this area out here where we have the cement and we're able to just set up the fireworks the way that we're doing it, we're able to space everything out, kind of do it in a certain different phase. So we have the strobes up here, the stuff that's gonna go off in the beginning, and then we have our different phases of how everything's gonna light. Now, nothing is fused up yet. Nothing is connected to any of the devices that are going to set off the fuses. But I just wanted to give you guys kind of the rundown of what this is gonna look like and how it's going to fire off. These are the phases of it. So basically, it's gonna end here, and it's going to start up here, right here. So it's gonna start here, and basically it's gonna transition all the way to the back. And this is gonna be about a 12 to 15 minute show. And we will have the show here in a little bit. We're just setting up. So now that we have everything down, what we need to do, which is the very monotonous and tedious part of it, which is fusing everything, getting everything connected, getting everything ready, connected to the wireless mechanism that the firing system, and all of the fuses connected to the fuses. And we will show that part whenever we do it. So just wanted to give you guys this view. So
Tie it the right way.
all right, guys, so what we're doing right now is we are here. I'll let them tell you. All right, guys, hey, what are we doing? Trevor, what are we doing here?
We are zip tying all the fuses together, so this one can set off all at once.
We're using the white Fisco fuse, so it is a 1 second per 20 feet, and the idea is that these will light all at once, and you will see the finale, grand finale of this will be about, maybe 5 seconds.
Wow, that's amazing.
50 shots in 5 seconds.
What's the name of the white fuse?
Fast fuse.
Fast fuse, yeah, Fisco fuse.
And so then what are in the black tubes?
These are the mortar shells. We've got several different kinds in here today. Some 6 inches, 5 inches, and 4 inches.
Okay, wow. And so then you are connecting them all to one fuse that you'll light?
Correct.
Yes.
Now, what's missed here, we have to make sure we get the middle fuse first, so we are going to have to fuse or zip tie these together so that they are together.
That's cool.
Let's make sure we do
We'll
the
see the
middle
finished
fuse
product in a
first.
bit.
Oh.
All right, guys, this is Jacob. He's one of our employees here at Purple Heart Fireworks. He's going to be giving you the rundown of what this box is and what's going on now that we have it all fused up. So What is this, man?
So this is a mortal, which basically whenever we light this, all of these are going to go off at the same time, and it's going to be the finale. And this little cord right here is called a fast fuse, in case you didn't know. And once we light that, they all go off at the same time. And this is Jacob with Purple Heart Fireworks. Have a blessed day.
All right.
I'm Ava Pettit at Purple Heart Fireworks, and this is a firewire initiator, or an E-fuse, an electric fuse.
What is?
This right here,
Okay.
this wire. And so basically what it does is that there's like a match here, and you can light it from far away with a transponder, and then when you click it, it'll just like blow up, even if you're not near it.
Okay, and so then whenever it goes off, it lights this fuse, and then it lights the firework?
Yes,
Okay, cool. And why are we hooking these up?
to stay safe.
Okay, to stay safe. Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful. And so that's what we're doing to all of these, right?
Yes,
We're hooking them all up?
all from far away.
Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, so we are hooking up all of these E-fuses, electronic fuses, these fire wires. These are electronic fuses, as she said. They connect to transponders, firing system, which then we will fire from far away. That way nobody's over here when any of these fireworks are going off, so nobody gets hurt. And that is what we are doing, which is one of the final steps here. So they just did a 200-gram cake here on the side. Go ahead and explain what you just did, Jeremy.
Well, why don't we just do another one?
Okay, yeah, just go, yeah, show them.
Okay, so we're going to find in order to put the electric match in where we're not using the fuse, we're going to find the hole that the main fuse goes to. Alright. This one's covered in extra layers of cardboard for protection, which is good. Alright, now we're going to take our brass poker and we're going to make another hole here. We don't want to stuff that in, but we do want to get in till we feel a grainy resistance.
Okay, why are you using brass?
Brass does not spark,
Okay.
where other metals have a higher ability of spark, which would set this off and injure old Trevor here.
Injure Trevor.
Yes.
And everybody loves Trevor. We don't want that to happen, do we?
So we are going to leave this fuse just in case the E-match doesn't go off. We'll run up and light it with a torch.
Okay, so now you are...
We are now stuffing the E-match inside.
It's gonna go off.
Okay, so you now put it inside there.
Inside, and then we're going to
And then we're gonna
duct tape
duct
this
tape it.
up. And this one will be ready to go.
Okay, so...
And just in case it doesn't go off, we keep the fuse exposed so that we can go off and light it ourselves manually. Because sometimes machinery fails.
Yeah, and so that's kind of like a fail-safe?
Yep.
Okay, great.
There's one here.
So that E-fuse that's in there, it will basically explode inside of there and ignite that gunpowder?
At the very end, give me another one. Let me see. Show the end here. There, you pull that down.
Sorry.
Yeah. So at the end of this electrical wire is a match that is coated with a flammable coating that when it is struck, it lights brighter, hotter than a regular match.
Okay,
Guaranteed, if this ignites, it is going to set off whatever you have it in.
Great. Okay, great. So that's why we put it inside the gunpowder.
Yes.
Cool.
Exactly.
All right, good job, guys. All right, we're going to continue setting these up, and then we will show you how we hook up these electronic wires at the end. All right, Jacob, Caleb, you guys are doing something here. What is this? What are you doing, Jacob?
We are covering this firework so it can prevent sparks from lighting other fireworks.
Oh, okay, so the sparks and the debris falling down from lighting these fireworks?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, great, cool. Yeah, so you use the foil to cover
There
it.
is another one that's. Your help.
What's that?
And then do you tape it down, or how do you get it to stay?
We use duct tape to keep it
Okay,
down.
great. All right, guys, here we go. We are looking at these. They are all having their E electronic fuse, right? So as you can see here, they're all hooked up to the electronic fuses. Some of them have the fuse going in the side. Some of them, you have to put the fuse directly into the gunpowder. The ones that you cannot do that on, we wrap it like this around. We're gonna put some tape around this. So this was missed, so we'll put duct tape around it to make sure that it's stuck, but that's how you do it. You take this fuse and you stick it in between this red piece here and this wire, and this piece that's sticking out right here is the piece that's gonna explode, and when it does, it's gonna light this, and it's gonna go inside of there, light that gunpowder, and it's gonna fire this off. So we've got all these that are set up here. As you can see, all of this is done. So basically this whole entire show is set up, and we will hook them up to the firing mechanisms, and we'll show you how we do that later. And it's pretty cool, man. There's the crew back there just taking a break out of the sun. Been out here for a while. So Purple Heart Fireworks, you can find us in Spring, Texas, on Rayford Road is our first stand. We have a second stand coming this season. We are growing like crazy, and here you have it, guys. Our first official paid show as a business through Purple Heart Fireworks. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we are now setting up the firing system, and we are putting batteries in them. And I'm gonna let Jeremy tell you exactly what this is and how this works. So, all right, what is this?
We've got basically our receivers here, the input here. Right now, I've got it set up for Area 1, which is marked with the 1 here. Q1. So if I fire here, I want to see that blink. There we go. That went. Hit 2. That is going. 3. Ignite. And 4. Ignite. So I know this one is good to go. So when we put the wires in that are part of the show, we separate these just like putting in those old wires for surround sound. You no longer have to do this way, but regardless, it clamps in, connects, so that whenever the signal is signaled, it's going to send that electric pulse to the end of the E-match and set off the firework.
Wonderful. And this allows us to be able to do what?
Allows us to safely fire from a distance the fireworks show without having to get close with a torch and possibly burning ourselves or getting hit by another firework while they're going.
Great. Cool. All right.
Alright, so that one's good. I'll turn it off, get it ready for later. So these are
All right, guys, welcome back. Here we are. We're about to start wiring up these E fuses, electronic fuses. So what you do here is you press on that mechanism there, the red one and the black one, and it opens up, and then you put those wires into the hole, and then they will clamp down on that.
You can close this door. Leave that one open, yeah. This is very tedious work. Alright, close it.
And now it is
Secure.
set. It is turned off. It is not on. It cannot receive an electrical charge, but it's set up. Yeah?
So you just go over there and then you press the button?
Yeah. So what will happen, so what we'll do is once these are all hooked up here, we'll turn it on right here, and then we'll turn it on at the box. And then on the box, we'll turn it to station 1. And then when we press 1 on station 1, it'll fire this by shooting an electrical charge through this wire to that. And at the end of this right here,
Yes, but you
it
gotta
will
make
explode.
sure,
When it explodes, it'll light
absolute
that,
sure that it's connected.
and it'll light the fireworks.
Are you
That's
gonna
how it
test
works.
it out real quick, or yeah?
No, we already tested them to make sure that they were working.
test
right.
it out. It's gonna light the fireworks.
Yeah.
Do I want to do it?
So how we tested
Oh,
them
okay.
out? How we yeah. You do it. So how we
you've
tested
gotta
them out
make
earlier.
sure, because we had fails before. It's got to be 100% secure. This one goes into 1. All right, maybe that should just a little bit closer.
Does it matter which wire goes into which one?
No, but you have to pull those apart. Right? You got to separate these first.
Oh, okay.
Like, put that into the red one, and then close it, and then same there.
The black, and then boom,
Well,
it's
let's
good.
see.
That's pretty good.
And then you pull on it to make sure it's not going to come out, and then good. Now that wire is going over here to the strobe.
Are they already connected to the fireworks?
That's how
Yep.
we like to start off our fireworks shows. The strobes get everybody's attention, let them know that the show's about to take off, that it's about to start. And so basically what we're going to do now is we're going to take all of these transponders and we're going to hook them up to these electronic fuses. And then whenever it's time for the show to begin, we'll come out here, we'll turn all of them on. Watch what happens when I press this button. Boom, it'll come on. That means that it's live. So if I was to press channel 5, button 1, it would fire off this firework that's connected to channel 5, button 1. So that's why we can't turn them on whenever we're over here and nobody's around the box, so that nothing goes off, nobody gets hurt. So that's what we're going to be doing. Once we get them all hooked up, we'll come and show you guys again. All right, here we have set up for this event that's taking place. Everybody will move over to the far end of the lawn here when we do the show. But everybody's here enjoying their time. There's probably about 200, 250 people here. And the next time we come on here, it will be for when the show is starting. And what a treat it'll be for you. Stay tuned, guys. Thank you for watching this video. We appreciate it. If you have the chance, go ahead and like and subscribe and tell your friends about us, guys. We're all about wholesome business. We love our community. We love our people. We want to help them. We want to help you learn about fireworks. If you're interested in starting your fireworks, you can always contact us. If you are interested in working for us and you live in the Spring, Texas area, you give us a call and we'll find a place that you can fit in. So we're a family. All right, guys, this is the last walkthrough before we actually start the show. So we have officially turned on all of the transponders. As you can see, they're on. All of the fireworks are hooked up to them. Everything is hooked up. All the people are moving back. And so what will happen is we will come over here and we will light the fireworks off from afar. We have people posted up with fire extinguishers. We have a gentleman who is ready with a torch just in case some of them don't go off. And then we will fire it from here. Everybody will be down at the end there and the show will do its thing. And so the next thing you will see will be the show in the sky. Purple Heart Fireworks, guys.
To gather for fun and for food and for fellowship. and ultimately to glorify you with our words and our actions. And Father, I just pray that if there's even a single person here tonight who's yet to meet you, that you would reveal yourself to them in a very clear way, that you wouldn't give any room to miss that invitation, that you would use the people here who know you and who love you to reach out to those people and bring them into the family by your Spirit, by your power. And Father, I just ask that you would be with every one of us tonight as we go home and we ponder, have I been truly transformed by the truth of the gospel? And have I met Jesus and been changed in a meaningful way? Father, we thank you for your presence here tonight. We thank you for the opportunity to meet together. And we pray all these things in your precious name and by the power of your Spirit. Amen.